You think those little things have blood in them?
Yeah, probably.
How much do you think it takes? How much blood?
That much.
Wait, do all animals have blood?
Yes.
Insects?
No. Yeah. That's interesting.
Do all
That's
insects
the
really
life
not?
force of all living creatures, Gavin.
Life.
What about organisms? Organisms don't have.
What about organisms?
Do bugs have organisms?
What? Like a biological.
I think
What's
Gavin
the
has
heart
bugs.
of a ladybug look like?
Well, not all living things have blood, because like plants, but do
But
all
are plants
animals.
living? It's like
Right, but they do have a mitochondria.
No, they don't all have blood.
What about insects?
Animals all have blood.
No.
Name me one animal that
Nope,
doesn't have a blood.
insects do not have blood. Insects.
Find an animal that doesn't have blood, bro.
You guys, we are learning a lot right now. What is inside a ladybug then? Vertebrae?
Sponges, jellyfish, flatworms, coral, sea anemones. Okay, that's.
Oh.
Oh, so we're using coral now. We're using
coral.
okay, yeah.
There's an
decorations
animal.
don't have blood.
Coral is considered an animal? Okay, bro.
I remember I did research because I was really into biology, and I had to write a paper about coral bleaching. So, like the Great Barrier Reef
So what's going on over there?
he's looking it up.
What?
He's
Looking up bugs?
ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah, I'm listening. I'm ChatGPT as well.
The coral reef, like basically the life gets sucked out of it by the sun bleaching, and they turn white and die, and nothing lives in them anymore. It's really bad for the ocean, but they're trying to restore by basically creating artificial reefs.
Isn't that just the sun that's doing that?
I guess so, but so what does it say?
What's
About insects?
Nobody cares, really.
Yeah, it's just insects and it's just blood.
Okay, move on.
Yeah.
So they don't have
We
blood.
can start the podcast like at the end of that
We can start
last debate after
Yeah.
we've already looked into it and stuff.
Yeah.
Right there.
I guess we could.
No, right there.
All right.
Right.
And
We got to do it raw.
it's a slow start
No
again.
editing.
It was kind of, hyped or whatever. We were kind of hyped talking about animal blood.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Welcome back, you
That
guys.
was the most insane.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting married in 4 days.
It's the final
My
countdown.
watch is dead.
Isn't it 4 days? Is today the 20th?
Yeah.
Today's the 21st.
I would say-
25th.
What did you say? 5 days? No,
4 days.
4 days.
25th you're getting married.
Yep.
So yeah, 4 days.
4 days.
I would maybe say 5 though.
Tuesday,
to be
Wednesday,
safe.
Thursday, Friday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, still today. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
No,
Friday.
we're not 24 hours from Monday.
We are, what time is it right now? 8 something?
8:57. I'll be married.
You'll be married
4
by then.
days. In 4 days, I will have already been married.
Another 24 hours
96
is
hours.
Tuesday night. Another 24 hours is Wednesday night. Another 24 hours is Thursday night. Another
So
24
96 hours.
Yep. Oh, you feeling? How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
Yeah, the Shogun is talking back a little bit, but
Are you nervous?
I can smell it already.
What?
Excreting a little bit.
I think that's Gavin's rice platter or whatever he just ate.
No, that was
Gavin's chicken
hash browns
curry.
and hamburger. Ground beef.
Wasn't rice, idiot.
It's way better than that.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling nervous at all. It's sneaking up on. It's coming up fast, dude. It's like I haven't really had time to, think about it that much.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
haven't written my speech.
Oh, you have to have a speech. That's right.
Yeah,
Good for you.
it'll be fine.
You were the
you,
chosen
right?
one.
Oh, Lisan Al Gaib, right?
Yeah.
Gosh.
What the frick did he just say?
Dune 2 reference.
Dune 2
you
reference, yeah,
Dune
we
2.
get
You
it.
haven't seen Dune 2.
All I heard. Yeah, I have.
Not
You haven't-
like us,
Not
though.
properly.
Yeah.
No,
I watched it on an
IMAX.
airplane with AirPods on my phone.
Yeah,
We're
noise
not the
canceling.
same. We're not the same.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, we had the bachelor party. Haley's on her bachelorette party. I don't know. It's really crazy, dude. It's really crazy. Like, just, what?
No, nothing.
You're never going to be not married again.
That's a
that is
crazy thing. That's worth reflection, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
What are the thoughts going through your head right now?
Well, it's just so like I've found myself. Remember when Gavin kept finding things the other like a few weeks ago? I found
A
that.
couple months ago.
No, but I've just
Dora the Explorer.
I've come to realize a few times this week that I've just been like stressed about like random is this work? How am I going to balance working this week and the wedding and like all this stuff? But I also need to make sure that I'm set up well financially after the wedding and like
don't blow all my money this week.
Don't blow all my money this week at the casino or whatever.
Yeah.
But then also then I'll have the perspective of like this is like my wedding. And it's like it's gonna happen one time, and I'm gonna be around for a long time. And when I'm around, 30 years from now, like these things that are like stressing me out right now, I'm not gonna remember the stress.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
remember
the money. You're gonna have
getting
none.
Yeah, money, shmoney, dude. I don't care about no money. No, that's not a way to be like. But I only get married once. Let's just be lazy. That's just a way to be like do the work, but don't stress about it.
Yeah. Be chill.
You only get married once. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, don't stress about it. Get the work done that you need to get done. That's like the source of all stress for me is when I know I need to do something and I'm not doing it.
And then you're just sitting there thinking about I got to do it, and you're just sitting there not doing it.
Yeah,
like I really got to do it.
And I really got to do it. That's stressful. But yeah, I just got to get done what I need to get done, and then just not worry about the rest because it'll all be good. I got in touch with the DJ today and ironed out a couple of details.
Oh, yeah.
Made sure they stop the song in time.
Yeah.
Emphasize that part.
You really have to stop the song.
I put in there. It is imperative.
Yeah.
that the song ends before
it does not progress past the 55-second mark.
Yeah. So I got that ironed in, and then we're doing some fun little games and stuff that I'm excited for during the wedding. But yeah, I just can't get caught up in all this stupid stuff of like little details.
Wedding is so stupid. Everybody will.
I can't get caught up in the stupid stuff of like, oh, what if this isn't how exactly I need it to be? Because like, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who cares? Just be grateful for the whole event that it's going to be and the people that are going to be there. And it's like beyond that.
With our wedding too, I was just kept thinking like, is this logistically going to work? How is this going to look? Like, I feel like it was so rushed because we were both living here and then we flew back to Oregon. It's like, okay, we got to do all this stuff in a couple days. And then you get there and you look at it. It's like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
And then the party's awesome and the wedding's awesome and the ceremony's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah, you just got to be just present or,
Yeah, I can't wait to see the venue. Because anytime I picture your wedding, I just picture the wedding venue that they had.
Right.
Just because that's my only reference.
It's kind of similar to that, but it's not really like that. And it's a ways away, but it's a really good one. I'm excited for everybody to see it. I haven't seen it since last year when we went and looked at it the first time. So
last year?
Yeah.
Oh, last calendar year.
Yeah, another year ago.
Yeah, Parker, come
on. It was last year, like 6 months ago, probably is the last time that I saw it. And so I'm really excited again. And I've seen the pictures obviously on the website, but it's really cool. And they got a good parking area and the DJ booth is going to be sick. The dance floor is going to be awesome. Garage Silly.
Garage Silly is his name?
No, it's never mind. That was a Tyler the Creator reference.
Oh,
unimportant.
Shoot. Grayson's going to love that.
Grayson, seriously.
Yeah, I love it.
Is he a big Tyler the Creator guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill, Grayson. Come on.
So yeah. A lot of people in town. A lot of family.
Lot of people.
Yeah, the boys are in town. Mm-hmm. Isaac and Samuel are here. Bryce is coming.
Thursday, I think. Unfortunately.
Really? What the heck?
I hope it's earlier than that. They'll be gone after Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's Thursday.
Oh.
I wish I could. Maybe I can get him to the rehearsal dinner somehow.
Text him.
I'll just be like, can you be my wedding coordinator? Can you be co-wedding coordinator?
Or it's like,
or you just
typically out of town friends or out of town family, and then like
I won't make him actually do any wedding coordinator things.
Oh, but
I'll just give him the title, so if anyone asks why he's there, well, I'm coordinator.
I'm family from out of town.
Yeah, I guess that works too. But then my family will ask him like, where?
Wait, which part? Adopted.
Yeah. By who?
Blood brothers, actually.
Yeah.
By blood.
Yeah. We slit our
by
wrists.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because that'd be fun to be able to hang out with him a little bit before we go.
Yeah.
Dude, we got some great games for the rehearsal dinner.
Really?
Oh, really?
Any prizes?
This bucket golf game. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
Oh, my gosh. It's so fun.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Okay.
You know, put money in buckets easily.
Quick $20 per hole. I'm so excited for the auction, the dinner auction.
That's going to be awesome.
That's one of the things I had to like give some details to the DJ for because he said he'd never done it before.
Oh, okay.
You're unique then.
Literally so
Very
unique.
unique.
He's like, you're literally so unique.
Like, wow, you are something
Wow,
else.
Christian, you are 1 in a million.
That's what he said to you?
That's what he said to me.
You're one in a
Verbatim.
million. There's so many Christians, but there's only one of you.
There's only one
One.
Christian Smith.
Yeah, only one, I'm sure.
Yeah. Only one Christian and Haley Smith.
Christian and Haley Smith. Haley's gonna be a Smith now.
I know. The other day I saw
So
Madeline
gross.
post on Instagram, "Happy Easter from the Smiths." Like, you're not the Smiths.
The heck? You're not the Smiths.
You're
I'm
not
the
the Smiths.
Smiths.
There's
Yeah,
actually
it's
so
kinda
many
too bad.
Smiths.
There's literally so many Smiths. Maybe we should have hyphenated.
Rousseau Smith.
Smith Rousseau is kind of
Oh,
sick.
yeah.
Smith Rousseau is sick.
Smith Rousseau.
I wouldn't do it.
I see that on the back of a jersey and I'm like, that guy can play ball.
That guy's going to the league for sure.
Yeah.
It's like
That's like Amon-Ra St. Brown. I heard that their last name is just Brown, but their dad, like for his kids, made their name St. Brown because that would look cooler on a jersey.
it does look cool on a jersey.
It really does.
And
He was
Amon-Ra,
right.
It looks. Yeah, he was always going to the league. Son, God of Sun, Saint Brown.
Yeah.
Insane. But yeah, I think that would be sick. But too late, and I wouldn't do it anyways.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
If Haley was a boy and you were a boy
Yeah.
marrying another boy,
Right, and it's like
then you do that kind of stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
I was thinking about gays. I was falling asleep last night.
That's insane.
Because I watched this video. I saw this
Oof.
reel on
Crazy.
Instagram.
I mean, a few sentences. Insane.
Oh,
Few
no.
sentences.
Guys, chat, do not clip that.
Everybody.
I saw this reel of this homosexual young man who was talking about his experience going to church on Easter. He said that he texted his friend, was going to go out to the gay bar with him, and
Ooh.
he was like, "No, I'm going home to see with my family this weekend." So he decided not to go to the gay bar, and the next morning he decided to go to church and drove up there pretty late or later. Got his parking spot in the front row, basically. Went into the sanctuary and they ushered him into the front row of the congregation because that was like the only seat open. And he said he was freaked out being on the front row. Didn't feel anything for the beginning of the sermon. And then near the end, it was something about searching for your happiness or something and all these things that you're not getting fulfilled in. And he was like, that just I've never had that was such a powerful moment. I've never felt.
Gavin.
Oh my goodness.
Gavin, what's going on right now?
Oh,
That's my.
Is that for you?
Yeah.
oh, I thought maybe he was trying to reach me.
No, maybe he was. Maybe he knows.
Hello.
What was that talking about?
You're talking about the gay guy.
Oh yeah, your gay videos before bed.
Oh yeah. Gay church videos.
You say he was.
Okay.
You said he was up front and he had never heard anything.
Yeah,
like that.
the pastor said something about if you, or it's I believe that you're here because God wanted you here. I believe that you are here for a reason. It was not an accident, not a coincidence that you came here. And he thought about just all the crazy or all the things. He was I was 2 minutes away from the bus to the gay bar was 2 minutes from leaving. Decided not to get on it. My friend said he was going back home for Easter, so that made me think about going to church. And then I parked super close, end up on the front row, all this stuff. So it was cool.
That's awesome.
What did he start off? Yeah, I was literally shaking.
Literally shaking. I saw that video actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did scroll past it before it started, but I saw that you liked it.
I got hooked in
I
by
scrolled
the.
past it.
Okay, guys, story time. I'm literally shaking because I don't really get that type of stuff very often.
Yeah, that's true.
You just get the most wicked stuff on your feed,
Oh, I don't.
people crawling out of caves and
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
true. People
oh, so gross.
demon hunting in the Middle East in
Yeah.
caves.
Yeah. What's new?
They're
But it was
pretty
good.
fun. Their videos are pretty fun.
I was just thinking about gay Christians.
Yeah, come on.
That'd be a tough one. That would be a toughie.
Yeah, I don't know what the solution is.
Oh, but
that's a
he
toughie.
was saying something good in there. He was like, and it just made me wrestle with the thought of so much of because I've thought about how being gay and a Christian, how those two combat each other, or something like that. And He's just like, you just have to just take whatever. It's just, that's all of Christianity is, taking whatever you want and laying that down for whatever God wants. And I was like,
Bingo. Nail on the head.
bingo, bango, bongo. So,
Nice.
yeah. Also, it's weird when people say they're like, I'm a gay Christian. Or like, that'd be like saying I'm an alcoholic Christian.
Yeah.
Or just whatever I'm a polyamorous Christian.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah.
People grabbing onto that part of the identity. Like, I'm just a gay Christian. I can't, I just struggle with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, yeah, but you're not a gay Christian. You're a Christian.
And
You struggle with this thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's different if you like identify with it. Like, it's just a part of me. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
It's just what I do.
God made me this way.
God made me this way. I'm on
No.
the right track, baby. I was born this way.
Thursday night.
Oh my gosh.
Christian's last night
Oh, yeah. Bachelor party part 2.
in the
Yeah, we're gonna
apartment
party it up.
alone.
Rip some whack. Probably do some crazy
Mhm.
stuff. Oh, I can't imagine how crazy it's gonna be.
Throw Clementine off the balcony.
Oh, dude, it'll be hilarious.
We bought her a little parachute.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
Yeah, come on. she'll be
Yeah.
fine.
All the
It's like
boys are
she's
staying the
dropping
night.
into PUBG.
Go down.
Yeah, that's gonna be packed full, bro. I don't know how we're gonna fit
like
everybody in
sardines.
there. Exactly like sardines. There'll be like 6 more air mattresses. There'll be nowhere to walk. We
Oh
could
my
do 2 on the
goodness.
air mattress probably.
Yeah.
2 on the bed.
Yeah.
1 on the couch. That's 5. How
And
many
there's
do we
2
have?
more.
6,
Somebody in the
7,
bathtub.
Somebody
One in the bathtub.
kitchen
Oh.
counter.
There's 2 chairs out on the patio.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Line those bad boys up. Curl up. Nice
Patio.
little ball.
Patio bed. Yeah, we'll be fine actually. I don't know why I was so worried.
Somebody can sleep on the floor in the bedroom.
Yeah. Carpet.
Dibs.
Will be fine. Gross. That's where feet go.
Literally.
And
Yeah. I'll just have to like clean up everything. It's incredible how fast it goes downhill when I have 2.
When you have 3 boys living there.
Yeah.
imagine living with just the 3 boys. Like
What do you mean?
if you that was just your living situation, all
Oh,
3 of you
that's
in
just how
that
it was
one
all the time.
apartment.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that'd be insane.
That'd
That
be-
small.
that'd
That
be
was so
cramped.
sick at that Airbnb because it wasn't like every single guy that you're friends with.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just like your groomsmen. So there were 7 of us up there. This nice house, triple bunk bed.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
The
Yeah.
bathrooms were all super nice, and
Everything was super nice, dude. It
That-
was awesome.
that next morning I was like, "This isn't how it would always be." But imagine if we all lived together.
Yeah.
Like this is so
Whoa.
sick.
Yeah, dude, waking up, making pancakes, bacon, eggs.
Saturdays.
Literally,
a
like,
couple people are playing
Bryson's
video
making
games. Some
pancakes.
people
I'm
are-
making hash browns. You guys are playing college football. Somebody's
Making
outside
eggs.
throwing the frisbee or whatever.
Yeah, dude, it
We
was
just got this back door wide open.
The patio door.
Patio door wide open.
it was awesome, bro.
Well, that would be like Saturday morning because otherwise,
Yeah,
during
right.
the work week, everybody
Yeah.
would just be gone.
Or we could do it at 4 a.m.
Yeah, come
That'd be-
on.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be like if you were in a frat house. That's pretty much frat house vibe. Just
Oh,
more well taken
gosh.
care of and less people. So actually, not like a
More
frat
well
house at
cooked.
all.
Me and Parker had to share a bed. King bed though.
Yeah, I was not even close to.
I know. King beds are awesome, huh?
Yeah, it was
So-
awesome.
I don't mind a queen, dude.
They're
Queen with my queen. I'll
Little
take
queen
that all
with the
day.
Queen, dude.
so
Say it.
they're pouring the slab
Yeah.
tomorrow. Okay.
Oh,
So I was getting
God.
excited about it. I was looking at the plans for the apartment.
Don't say it.
Our bedroom,
So small.
pretty small.
I told you. Is I the one that gave you that revelation yesterday?
Yeah.
Because we were standing out there, and I was like, "So it's going to be from here to here." Looking at it, like a bed cannot
It's-
even fit in there.
It's definitely deeper than ours is right now because it's 10 feet 4 inches
What's this down here?
or 10 feet 8 inches. Just from the
From
headboard,
the
until the
washer
closet
dryer
is like
wall.
9 feet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little less. I think it's like 8 feet something. That's not right. It's 9 feet
So you're
something.
just gonna do a queen bed?
No,
What?
No, you don't
No,
get
we're
rid of
gonna do
your
a king.
Don't get rid of your
Oh,
bed.
I think-
there's
but
room
it's
for a king?
12. It's 12 feet. Yeah, it's just gonna be. It's just gonna be the bed and nightstand, and they're gonna be like nightstands are gonna be touching the wall.
Yeah, I think mine's 11 feet, and I don't have room for a king. So you guys are gonna be
That sucks.
squishing.
So, but the other room that would be like
Is
the
there room
kids'
for a
room.
crib?
The kids' room there's 2 bedrooms
Yeah, but you're not going to have the crib, and you're going to have to get up and walk
across the hall.
10 feet, Gavin.
The other bedroom's a little bit bigger, but it's facing the front of the house.
Why wouldn't you?
The other one faces the pond.
Why wouldn't you switch?
We talked
bedrooms.
about it.
Yeah, you're going to have your kid have a bigger room than you. That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
I
As
think we might
heck.
just bump the wall over a little bit.
Bump it. Move that hallway. It's literally just a hallway.
Yeah, but it goes to the bathroom.
You gonna spend a lot of time looking out the window?
No, because the headboard goes up against the window.
Yeah, what the heck? It doesn't matter.
I know.
Take the front-facing one. Then your kid's not going to have the bed. That way, when you're hanging out in that room,
That's what
it's
I
like,
said.
Oh,
Imagine how beautiful of a childhood.
And then like
changing your kid's diaper, looking out at the pond, and like,
Yeah,
with like a rocking chair by the by the window.
yeah, dude.
come on.
I told
dude,
that's probably
beautiful.
what we're gonna
When
do.
you're feeding the baby, just
Yeah,
rocking
it's
there,
gonna be so
looking out at
beautiful.
Yeah, how
Pictures.
beautiful
I'm
is
so
that?
excited.
For what?
When-
The house or the baby?
Saturday,
Oh my gosh! If you just announced that you're
I'm
pregnant,
just
I would
like,
have thrown up.
we're gonna have a baby.
Almost got him.
You would
Yeah, out of excitement.
Babies, dude.
no, not even dry heaving, just straight to the point. Just throw it.
I was talking to a new guy today a little bit because he's got 2, or he's got 1 kid and 1 coming soon.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I don't know when my wife and I are gonna have kids. I was like, I'm hoping my brother and his wife have kids first, so I can get a little like test run as a uncle of a child that lives near me.
Mm-hmm.
And
For
he was
what?
like,
wait to see what?
What?
What test run for what?
for like a baby.
What do you mean? Like, is it worth it?
I've never been around a baby like super closely.
All the
like
time.
only like other people's like friends' babies, not like my brother's baby.
Well, that won't be a good tip because you could be around another baby and be like, "Oh man, this baby's annoying."
This baby sucks.
Well, no, but just more. I would be able to see it more from like
Yeah.
his.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Be
fair
like, Parker,
Yeah,
take
that's true.
the baby.
Like, is it really that hard?
Parker
Probably
Bryant,
not.
take the baby.
People have been doing it for thousands of
Yeah,
years
you think all
without
these idiots are having babies and you can't have a baby?
without Pinterest or TikTok or anything like that.
Mhm.
But
How do I be a parent? Go straight to Pinterest.
Cameron, the new guy, was like, "It's like wait a while." I was like, "Really?" It's like, "Yeah, it just." He's like, "It just makes your life so different." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I've heard." I've heard both sides. One is like, just wait to have kids because it's gonna ruin your life. Not ruin your life, but
Yeah,
it's gonna
right.
be crazy. But then like Zach, my brother-in-law, they just had their baby almost a year ago, and they waited probably like 5 years, and he was like, "Oh, we wait. Like, I wish we had a baby like right away. Like, this is the best."
Yeah.
Which maybe not actually, like, but
Yeah. What are they saying that
But
when there's
still.
poopy diaper?
I was like, "Yeah, you're never gonna not have a kid again," and he was like, "Exactly."
Yeah, wait like 2 or 3 years and then bingo.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7
no.
years.
2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 years. It's like
We can make a little side bet on when we think
Yeah,
Chris is
we
gonna have a
can.
kid.
I don't know. It's like you have. This isn't Mike. This is, and I don't know when I'm gonna have a kid. It'll probably be a little while, but
Yeah,
just
no.
the idea of like
1 year. Baby will be
this
born
idea
in
of
1
like,
year.
oh, you
By
have
this time next year.
Yeah.
like you have something better to do than
Then make children.
Then have a
Then
kid.
breed.
Yeah.
than literally the only thing that you're like at the most basic level. Like that's the thing that
I don't think you're just made to have kids.
you're not made to have kids, Gavin.
You're also
But
made
I'm
to be
saying at the most
fruitful.
basic level, yeah, that's like the first whatever commandment. But beyond biblical, just like biological, it's like you don't think your body has a reward system for everything that your body does. Like you have a biological reward system. You feel happiness.
It
when you do
rewards me.
things.
What does it reward me for eating candy?
When you're
Death.
talking about death,
Obesity.
you don't get a reward for eating
Diabetes.
candy. You freak.
Oh, so what the heck? It tastes so good though.
That's not
that's
a
the
reward system.
reward.
That's like
I eat it. It tastes good. That's your reward. But everything has a consequence.
Eat healthy, your reward is good health, but it tastes bad.
Yeah, that's true.
well, I don't think that you're
So what were you saying? Because it sounds very similar to what I'm saying.
What's your
What were you
reward
saying?
system?
you have like your biological reward system would be like your
It's like a stamp card that
exactly
you fill up, and then
And
you
then eventually
redeem
get a
points.
free drink.
Redeem points for a free drink or like diapers or something, like supplies, etc.
Can I get a supply drop?
Yeah.
Well, that's like it doesn't really pertain like it is not really that important to the point that I'm saying. But like
Oh.
obviously like everything that you do, your biological reward system is like the most basic, like your most basic like driver to do anything. It's like why do you do anything is because like
Yeah, I don't trust people
don't
that say
really-
they don't like kids, or like,
That's fair. They were a kid once.
yeah, I can understand being annoyed by them, but saying like I just don't like it.
I just don't like kids. They're
I
just
don't trust you.
yuck. It's like, okay, you're yuck.
Yeah, yucky. Even people like, if you choose to not have kids for whatever your reason is, like, as long as you are not a kid hater, like, whatever.
But what I was saying is that like, you weren't like made to like like you weren't made to have kids. Like
That's true.
not, which I mean, literally you are made to have kids, but like or not literally, but like technically, like you were
Basically,
set up to have kids. But that's not the reason you're around or
You're
whatever.
created
your purpose.
and could have
Like
kids.
if we were like didn't believe in God, then that would be the reason that we're around. But still, I think it's like the most basic thing that like the most
it's
basic
just
function.
natural because
That's like what like our whole.
all creatures do it, and we're just another creature.
That's
A
like
better creature.
what every single living thing has in common. It's like at a most basic level what our purpose is. If we don't believe in a
not-
higher power, it's
not
like
blood, apparently.
Two
I was just gonna
kids.
say,
what do you say?
I
but
said
not
not
blood.
blood, apparently. So,
What does that mean?
like we don't. Not everything has blood.
Oh, nice.
but
Like
we all had the desire to,
Breed.
yeah, generate offspring.
I think what I'm trying to say is like I can't think of a better. And again, this is it'll probably be like a few years till I have kids or whatever. But I can't think of a bit more like a better way to dedicate my time. Like, do I have something that's more important to do? Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to travel, or like I want to
Oh,
go see the
Yeah.
world, or like I would need to go to this place before I have a kid. Like, that's the thing.
I
like,
want to take my kids.
I
there,
have
though.
something better
Yeah.
to do than literally create life, and it's going to
Right,
Dubai.
Sean. I want children that I can raise up and teach them to be
Awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
You will be awesome.
When do you think people are gonna start like having kids like seahorse style, where the man carry like there's got to be they're gonna do some weird science where the man.
well, they
can
already
start-
have.
That's
like,
true.
in the sense of, like,
Transgenders.
They. I remember in fifth grade. Fifth grade. That's crazy. 2010.
Gosh,
Guinness Book
You're
of World
so old,
Records.
you nasty.
I had checked it out at the library.
No, I owned that one. I specifically remember 2010, and there was a pregnant
Man,
mustached
yeah, I was like,
individual.
this man is pregnant, and I was like, whoa, that's actually not possible. How is that? And I asked my parents because I was just like, it was like the first pregnant man in the world, and it was a chick that became a dude. And in the Guinness Book of World Records was the first ever pregnant man, and I was so confused because I was like, how does that work? But it wasn't actually a dude; it was a woman who got pregnant and wanted to become a man. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this picture. But I remember also seeing it and like I had no idea how that happened anyways. So I was like, man, I hope it's not me someday.
I was just like that. I just knew that wasn't possible. So it's like, how does Guinness Book of World Records just making stuff up now? Which
Oh,
they
yeah.
technically were.
Lost all my faith in the Guinness Book of World Records that
Yeah.
year.
What a
Devastating.
corrupt establishment.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Dang it, Guinness Book of World Records, you're corrupting young minds.
You were better than that. I know it.
I'm better than that. We're better than that. Classic. Next week, Christian won't be here with us.
That's true. We'll have to find a stand-in.
No longer be with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be dead.
He'll be in Florida. Maybe we can call him while we're recording,
Yeah.
like you guys did to me.
Yeah.
You guys called me twice.
Yeah, we did.
Really?
Don't regret it.
Yeah, I don't think that that's something that I'll be. I'm still like gonna be alive.
Oh yeah, nothing
I
wrong.
guess like I'm just gonna.
I heard there's bad signal in the Florida Keys.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Oh, that wouldn't be that bad, I guess. Kind of like a
No.
natural, like
block.
natural. Put your phone down.
Yeah. Like nature's forcing you
It's
to put your
nature
phone
is
down.
forcing me to undo my brain rot.
Yeah,
That'll be good. You're gonna come
Yeah,
back
I don't
a
think I'll
changed
mind if people
man.
call me. I'll probably be sending reels and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, you're on vacation.
It's literally
Chill.
It's
do
a
whatever you
vacation. Hang
want.
out, do whatever the
Yeah.
heck you want.
Literally vacation. Yeah, I'm so pumped. It's gonna be awesome.
That's crazy. It'll just be you and Haley.
Are you guys in an Airbnb? Like, what is your
Yeah.
living situation?
Airbnb.
Cool.
Yeah. Got a rental car, so
Same-
we'll be able to go around.
The same Airbnb the whole time? Or are
Yeah.
you bouncing around?
We're just doing one.
That
I don't know.
sucks.
We'll have it the whole time, but if we're driving around and see something sick, then
Like hammocks or something.
yeah, some hammocks. Then we'll just sleep in hammocks probably.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's so
Excited.
fun. Then we'll all travel down to Florida at some point.
Yeah, dude.
Vacation together.
Travel everywhere together.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that. I
Yeah, we
wish
were
you guys
talking
could
about
just
it.
come with us on our honeymoon.
You know what?
Maybe
Yeah.
after 5 days.
Maybe
we'll
your
just show
honeymoon
up.
technically ends after day 5,
That's
and then
true.
it's just
Then we show
Florida
up.
vacation.
Then it's Florida vacay.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Like, Haley, that was such a great honeymoon. Like, what
No
do you mean?
way.
It's halfway over.
Like, yeah, you're right.
No,
And then,
we're
and then
we
we
should go to
pull
the
up and it's
mountain.
like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
boom, boom. We roll down the
It's
windows.
halfway
We're like,
over.
Cinematic
Yeah.
intro. She hears the
No,
music in the
honeymoon's
distance.
over. Vacation's
Boom,
just
boom,
getting started, and then it's
boom, 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 boom.
Pull down the sunglasses.
yeah.
Hey.
Let's rock this.
Oh, dude, we can set it up.
Yeah.
Then we could still do a podcast.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it would be
Live
so
from the
awesome.
Keys. Not live, but
Mhm.
recording from the Keys.
I'm so excited for this trip that we're about to go
Yeah,
on.
me too.
You guys.
Haley won't even know because she's not going to listen to this before the wedding.
No,
Nobody
she's too
knows.
busy.
Also, it's not going to come out before the wedding. So.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, this is tomorrow's episode.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Whoops. Monday night.
We were
This is
so busy. We were so busy.
technically, well, not technically, but it's just 2 hours until 2 hours and 21 minutes until midnight of
No
tomorrow.
way, it's 9:40, 9:39.
Yeah. Way. Doesn't feel that late.
No, we're about to play PUBG. Anyways, we had 2 rounds of W's last night and lost the third one to some
lost the third. We've
sweaties.
still never gone 3 for 3.
We got to
Makes
do
me
it tonight.
sick.
Parker, you gonna be able to play?
I'm going to try. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I need to edit out of here except
Besides
for the
my
phone call.
20-minute phone call.
So I'm just going to I'm not even going to listen to it,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
which
that's
always freaks
insane.
me out.
Yeah, because remember that one time?
There have been
Yeah.
several times.
Right.
We
The-
used to.
I happened to
bro,
listen to the episode.
And we always listen back when we had that. We would always listen to the episode immediately,
and
and so we'd catch it. But now we
It
don't
gave me
listen to
the
the episode
worst
immediately.
anxiety for a while with
Text
recording, like, and sometimes still, because we do a good job now of self-censoring where
before we would just say whatever.
if the inappropriate joke, a situation arose, we would pounce.
Oh
we would,
yeah, like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes they wouldn't get edited out. And I called Parker one time, first thing in the morning. I think maybe I was.
that was when I had my bunk bed. I basically, I don't
leapt.
know how, it was like half a second, my time from being under the covers to being on the floor at my laptop.
I don't even remember what it was, but I remember it was bad.
And I was like,
I don't
I was
remember what it was either.
shaking. I remember exactly what it
Oh, you have
was.
to tell me
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah, you have to remind me too.
Dude. Yeah, I know what it was.
You left something in that I said also once that was
Yeah.
terrible. It wasn't
Yeah.
terrible actually. It actually, like on
Actually, it
any
was
other
really bad.
podcast, that would just be like the average thing.
I wouldn't
It
even be
wasn't
like
like we said
noteworthy.
any swear words or anything like that. It was just like kind
It's
of
just
like,
like the inappropriate inside jokes you do with your friends,
Yeah.
and it's like,
except for it was with all
Except-
of our friends.
Yeah, and it was very obvious.
man,
what
I was
it
hoping
was.
we were gonna have Isaac in here, but I also was gonna maybe grab us another mic from the church or something, but I didn't. So it's probably good that they didn't show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I thought they were just gonna be here.
They would have had to just stand in the corner.
Yeah, sit on the ground.
I thought maybe we could like
We could have given them our
get
little
one of the
inflatable.
phones and tape it to the ceiling on 0.5, just a aerial coverage of the
Yeah.
podcast.
That'd be funny. Parker, you have some great ideas.
Thank you.
I was thinking about this because
Oh, that reel that I posted, that's so funny. Everyone loved it.
it was funny.
Terrible engagement.
Yeah, bad engagement. That always happens on the funniest reels.
And also, as I watched it, I was like, not that funny.
It was pretty funny.
But I posted it at like 3:00 on a Saturday. Nobody's on Instagram
What
then.
a crazy time to post.
Because I thought before, I was like, oh yeah, weekend people are just hanging out doing whatever. But when you're hanging out and doing whatever, you're not on Instagram. You're on Instagram when you're at work and you're bored.
That's
Mhm.
true.
when you're on company time,
Yeah, or at school or whatever. Should be taking a math test.
or right before you go
Or
to
you're
bed.
listening to a podcast.
Nighttime,
yeah.
nighttime
Nighttime
scrolls.
reels.
Yeah, nighttime reels put me to sleep. Shoot, what was I gonna say?
Did you write it down on the
What
wall?
were we just talking about?
Being inappropriate.
Oh, we had to make a bunch of videos for Haley's
Bless you.
bachelorette party. I had
Yeah.
to video Christian answering a bunch of questions, and I had forgot about it
Oh, what?
on the bachelor party trip.
Guys, what?
I know.
So I had to do it last night. But my funny idea was,
You were supposed to do a video of him
I'd make a
at
video.
the bachelor party?
yeah,
Why the heck
Like
did nobody tell me about
like an
this? I
interview.
love making videos.
I
it
know.
was just
It
a
would have been
video.
right up your alley too. It was
Gosh.
hilarious.
But the premise I was thinking was, so there's
I
just a bunch of
completely forgot about
questions
They're dead to me.
that he has to answer,
Okay.
because the girls are
Oh,
gonna
wow.
have the question asked to them. They're gonna answer it, and then they're gonna play the video of Christian answering the
I
question.
think it's just Haley that answers it.
Was it questions about
no,
the
it's
two
like
of
a
you?
game that they're all gonna do.
Oh,
Man, I love fun question games.
And
I hate being left out of
I
stuff.
don't know. I was yeah.
I think it would have been funny if we had gone into the bathroom and like Christian standing in front of the mirror facing me, but you can see me recording him in the mirror. Question 1, recording. It's just me and Christian. Question 2, there's another guy in there standing next to me. And
But
the,
you only see from the waist up
Yeah.
and we're shirtless.
yes.
So
And by the end of it, by the last question, we're all in there shirtless, videoing Christian asking this question.
we all have our phones too.
Yeah. And the last question was, what's your favorite thing about Haley? Also, apparently that wasn't a question like it's supposed to be premised
That
like
wasn't a
what
question.
is Haley gonna guess it? It was just supposed to be like a sweet thing at the end where
Oh, well,
What did you say?
no, it was
not a
fine.
very sweet. I said a very sweet thing actually, and then I followed it up with a very inappropriate thing.
Yeah.
It was
It
fine.
actually wasn't that inappropriate. It was very tasteful and
And
it was
it's-
pretty funny.
You're gonna be your wife soon, so you can
Literally
say
my
whatever
wife.
you
I
want.
also don't even know if the girls are gonna pick up on it, to be honest, on the joke.
Yeah,
Oh, it was subtle.
it was very subtle and so tasteful.
You gotta.
Honestly, not even that subtle, but like subtle enough to be like
I can't even make a guess right now because I'm
I
not
know.
gonna edit this podcast. I'll text it to you.
Yeah,
but yeah. So I just was kind of bummed that we didn't get to do that because I told Hannah that and she was like, "Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious."
I completely forgot. She talked to me about it on Wednesday. Asked if I could do it. I was like, yeah, definitely. And I forgot about it until you told me about it yesterday.
Because I remembered Friday night, but then we didn't get back until 2 a.m.
No, Friday night we got back at like 10 or like 11 or something.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Parker.
I just sent
concurred.
you some text
Oh,
messages.
okay. Maybe we
On
didn't go
what?
to bed until 2 o'clock.
We didn't go to bed till late because
What
we were all
night?
at the fire. Remember, we got home from the
Yeah.
casino like 10:30 or 11, right?
Yeah.
On Friday night.
Yeah.
On Thursday night we got home at like 2.
That's right.
Yeah, that was fun. I sent you a little text
Okay.
message.
That's fine.
More tasteful than that.
No, yeah, more tasteful. No,
Let me
because it was
see.
like kind of something.
That would have been funny.
Dude, I had a lot of fun at the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
This is not a
We're not
endorsement of
gamblers.
Seriously,
gambling.
it's not worth it, you guys.
But because I could feel my soul getting sucked away
yeah, dude.
partially.
There's
But I'm like, I came in here with a limit and I didn't even get close to my limit. I was like $80 shy of it.
Yeah, you're fine.
But I could feel
But I
myself wanting
wanted-
to keep going. And I could feel myself like if I lost that much, I would want to keep going to try and get it back.
it was
Like,
so
it was not-
sad. Like walking through there was thousands of dollars of people putting in machines because you can see how much either the
How many
credits or
credits.
cash that's in the machine. And there were multiple people like that had hundreds of dollars in there and they were hitting both machines and playing. And it would just like be at 100, drop down to 80, and then all of a sudden up to 220 and they'd keep playing. I don't know what they were trying to get to, but
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
There's
when would
hundreds.
you stop? Like, at what point? At what point would you be like, this is enough to leave, or would you be like, this is enough to where if I use all this, I can make so much money?
yeah.
That's the battle that
Mhm.
goes on in your head.
Or then, yeah, you're down or you get up and it's like, well, now I'm up. I can just do that exact same thing again.
And
get
I'll be up even more.
We had this guy next to us at one of these machines, and he was at $100 something, and then all of a sudden hit $300 plus, and we were kind of like getting him excited, like, oh yeah, let's
Oh, yeah,
go,
we were
let's
talking
He
go."
was
to
like
him a
giving
little
us nuts and stuff.
And he takes a picture, the biggest font ever, also on his screen.
Yeah.
Takes a picture and then goes to messages and selects sexy, which we're assuming is his wife, and he goes,
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah,
Was his-
TY Lord exclamation mark, like, thank you, Lord. And then she responds back, I've been praying for you all night.
There were a few times while I was there where I was just like felt like I just like, oh Lord, please let this, Lord, please
Yeah,
let
and
me
then,
get
like,
this. And then, like,
I can't
this
pray
is-
for that.
Yeah, definitely not going to.
The Bible
for this.
literally
Like,
talks about this not being a smart way to actually get
Yeah.
money.
Come
yeah,
on.
right.
It's like, all right,
So
this
I'm
is
not
not
going to pray.
this
for
is what
this.
Jesus died on the cross for.
This cursed way.
First
Yeah,
to be
on Good
praying.
Friday.
Yeah.
First to be praying about, oh, let me hit this jackpot, please.
And
There's
then
just
the
this
Pope
one
died.
time.
We gambled on Good Friday and the Pope died. So
Oh shoot.
Oh my God.
Maybe we shouldn't tell people that we gambled. People might get offended.
who's going to be offended? Oh,
People
they
from the
spend their own
church.
money however they wanted to.
None of us spent an irresponsible amount of money.
I only lost $15.
We all said this is going to be our limit, and no one spent over the limit. And like half of us made more money than we brought, and half of us didn't. Unfortunately, but we had so much fun.
Stuff like that.
Parker, you can't say that.
What?
I love watching his sermons, dude. Like I'll just sit
Yeah, I'd
down
like to watch a full sermon of his.
I'll just sit down and just on my couch on YouTube,
And just chow down
just
watching a
chow down,
what's his
watch
name?
a full Philip Anthony Mitchell
Anthony Mitchell.
sermon. He just started his church like 3 years ago.
Pam.
They're in
Philip Anthony Mitchell.
yeah, they're in like an old school building, like a temporary building, 'cause
Like
the
super
church
old
was just
school, like
it's like
it's
a
like edgy
temporary
skateboard.
building
Oh,
because they just started the church like a few years ago. They have a ton of services. There's always just people lined up, like thousands, because he went viral and he just started this church.
Huh.
He's like been in ministry for a long time, but
Yeah.
and so they're like trying to find these different buildings to go to. The lease just ended at the school, and they got a new temporary building. They said that this is gonna be their last temporary building, and then they're moving to a new, like they're gonna have their permanent
Build
building
a
in a few
church.
years.
nice.
But yeah, he's fun to
Yeah,
watch.
good for them.
Ain't nobody game worth going to hell over. It's
Ain't
true, you
nobody
guys.
game that
It's actually
nice.
true.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Cut it off. Oh, that was hilarious. Were you there when I played taps on the sanctuary?
No.
Yeah,
What
I think you
for?
were. We were gonna do a
Taps?
new song,
Yeah, that's what that is.
and
Oh, that was
And we cut it?
hilarious.
I was gonna like remove it from playing it or pro presenter and everything. And I was like, Hannah, we're not doing this song. Like, the song's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah.
Yeah, song's dead.
Oh
Oh man, it just really hit the spot.
my
It was a rough
goodness.
morning, and that just made it way better.
Yeah. Turned the entire thing around 180.
It's amazing what music can do.
Picked me up, turned me around, and placed my feet on solid ground.
You should write a song about that.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Oh, I made that song that you sent me
Seriously?
today.
Dang it, I was going to play it. Maybe I'll just play it at the very end.
Yeah.
A listener, Philip, wrote some lyrics for a Gas Boys song.
Oh yeah.
So we'll listen to it once Gavin's phone is done recording, and I'll put it in. Right. Let's do the outro, and then
Oh.
I'll put it in.
Thanks so much for listening, Gas Nation. Next time you see Christian, he'll be a married man.
Literally.
All the Gas Boys have been wed.
Yes.
Wed Boys now. You got to call us.
Boom. See y'all next week. Enjoy this song.
Peace.
Gas boys in the zone, yeah, they're hitting record. Hot takes, no breaks, never feeling bored. Laughter on loop, yeah, the vibe is tight. Hit that play, you're in for the night. From the couch to the mic, it's a full-on vibe. Talking real life goofs and a deep dive. 3 best friends just riffing in sync. One wild ride, don't even blink. Scrolling through the feed, look what I found. Click that thumbnail, turn up the sound. No script, all wit, let's break it down. Get ready now, we run this town. It's the Gas Boys, bringing the flame. Every single episode ain't ever the same. They got jokes, they got soul, and a little bit of fame. You'll be laughing so hard, forget your own name. It's the Gas Boys, no cap, no lies. Mic'd up madness, truth in disguise. If you're feeling low, let the podcast rise to the top of your list. Best time of your life. Wild thoughts, unfiltered fun. You never know what's next when the convo's begun. Late night wisdom with a side of fries. skies. Catchphrases flying, yeah, they improvise. Headphones on, and I'm gone into the laughs that they put on. Just three dudes, but a whole galaxy of takes, debates, and hilarity. It's the Gas Boys bringing the flame. Every single episode ain't never the same. They got jokes, they got soul, and a little bit of fame. You'll be laughing so hard, forget your own name. It's the Gas Boys, no cap, no lies. Mic'd up madness, truth in disguise. You're feeling low, let the podcast rise to the top of your list. Best time of your life. Mic'd up, tuned in all day.